Alrighty, so let's begin. The party has returned to the underground town of Snowtooth. Months prior, you had rescued the Seed, a powerful magical artifact powering the town from a nefarious Nothic. Now, back in town, you all hope to once again gain access to the Seed and investigate it further. Of course, the guards won't let you just walk up to something that had already been stolen once before. A quest is in order. After pleading your case to the Chief of Snowtooth, he relented and offered a mission to go deeper into the underdark to retrieve a missing lockbox, the contents of which are on a need-to-know basis. After plunging deep under the town, you defeated the first of many enemies to come, a roper that had concealed itself upon the cavern ceiling. No taverns down here. The terrain shifted as you continued deeper. Yeah. What was that?
No taverns yet.
No taverns yet. Yeah, you could build the first one. The terrain shifted as you continued deeper. Mushrooms and various bioluminescent flora began to appear on the walls and floor. Eventually, you happened upon a large underground lake. After some investigating with locate object and find familiar, you confirmed that the lockbox was at the bottom. Unfortunately, there was also a terrible creature lurking in the lake as well, an aboleth. After Ember failed to distract it and was instead enslaved by the aboleth, combat ensued. The party was able to rout the aboleth, forcing it to flee further into the Underdark. However, its potent psychic and supernatural abilities left lasting effects on some of your party members. Emrys not only was downed in the fight, but also became afflicted with a deadly curse. His skin became transparent and slimy and began to crack in the air. Simultaneously, due to the stress of trying to save Ember and withstanding several direct hits from the aboleth, Lawrence began to lose control of his newfound lycanthropy and uncontrollably shifted after pulling Ember out of the aboleth's grasp. With one of your own on death's door, only barely brought back by the healing of beauty, and another member, a monstrous hyena, and still yet a strange lobster-like creature, also known as the French people, bearing down on the party, the world is yours.
Also known as the French people.
And are the French people aware of us?
The French people are testing the air with its antenna, and
Okay.
and they look like they're tracking your movements on the ground, Beauty. You were last in the mushroom, they are now moving over to the mushroom over here.
Yeah, I was say I do remember that they picked up my stank trail, so we gotta keep moving around.
Yeah. However, Lawrence, are you less than half HP at the moment?
As a matter of fact, I am.
Can I have you make a charisma saving throw, as a matter of fact?
Of course you can.
No!
Can I
That's-
add to that?
D20, by the way.
What was it?
I said that's a flat D20, which I rolled a 4 on.
Okay, so I need you...
Is it too late for me to inspire you?
It is, because you spent your turn checking out the French people.
Oh yeah, we're in
It's too
turn.
late for me.
It also
Inspire.
wouldn't have helped.
Like,
There's no recovering from that.
it's a 4.
Then I won't do it.
Yeah.
It's a 4 and the DC is a 15.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, yeah.
So,
I won't do it.
where the hell are my notes?
My boy gets no advantage.
There we are. Okay, so
Die like a man.
your bloodlust feature procs, unfortunately, so you need to make an attack against the nearest creature,
Which is Ember.
which is Ember.
Oh, not again.
Oh, this is reminiscent.
Yeah.
Can I... There's like no way that I can try to fight against this, right?
You
Like,
did,
I-
and you,
like,
you did with the charisma
the-
save.
Only way I get that bloodlust save, yeah.
Yeah.
Can I at least visually be like not cool with this? But
Oh
just
yeah,
my body.
absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
You could be
sick. That's what's
crying if you
happening.
want.
I
Real Last of Us core.
It's giving this hurts me much more than it hurts you vibes as you tear open his stomach.
and so wait, if I were to bite someone, would that transfer the lycanthropy?
It very well could.
I'm gonna try to not bite him, and I'm gonna try to.
You can pick how you attack them. You can do a weapon attack, you can do an unarmed strike, you can bite, you can do whatever you want.
I'm gonna smack him with. Can I smack him with my shield?
Yeah, you can.
Or I guess, what about instead of smacking, could I tackle him?
Yes. Yeah, as a matter of fact, it just says you need to make the attack action, which you can grapple as an attack action. So yeah, you can attempt to grapple.
Awesome. That's
Interesting.
an athletic check, isn't it?
Yeah, contested athletics. Or Ember, can you roll acrobatics or athletics and try and contest this?
The number to beat is 9. I rolled
What
shit.
is the number to be?
9.
Oh, okay.
Bro, this is not the time.
He's part rogue.
Whoa.
He doesn't roll below 10s. Yeah.
12. Okay, Ember.
It's accurate.
You dash
Yep.
out of the way. You kind of dash back as you watch Lawrence's muzzle and claws and fur just grow feral. You leap back as he leaps forward and tries to tackle you, going prone.
Son of a bitch.
And I would like everyone to roll initiative.
Okay.
7.
Okay.
19.
22.
15. And a sneeze.
21.
Okay. Sorry, Emrys was 21. Ember was what?
22.
Okay, wow. Doric is 15.
Yes.
And we're gonna do the French people is not good. Not a 30. Jesus. Alright, Ember, how are you responding?
I'm going to cast Calm Emotions on Lawrence.
Okay.
Good shit.
And it does say that if the person wishes, they can fail it on purpose.
I'm
I'm just saying.
I get it. I get it. What is the effects? Is it a wisdom save?
It's a charisma saving throw, and they ostensibly become. Let's see. You can suppress any effect causing a target to be charmed or frightened.
Okay, so
The spells. Yeah.
Lawrence, I will give you disadvantage on this save because actually it's up to you.
There's like part of me trying to fail it.
Yeah, part of you is trying to fail it, so disadvantage on the save.
This is
It's a
charisma save?
charisma saving throw
Yes.
15.
Thank
Yeah.
fucking god. I thought you said wisdom.
Oh, charisma.
Nat 1, baby!
Oh, God,
Nat-
dude.
the only time you're happy about a nat 1. Okay, so what are the effects of this? You're suppressing the anger, right?
Yeah, you can suppress any effect causing a target to be charmed or frightened.
Okay.
It does say when the spell ends, any suppressed effects resume.
Okay.
It has
Is-
up to a minute.
There's another option though for it, right?
Yeah, alternatively, you can make a target indifferent about creatures of your choice. Okay.
Okay,
Ooh.
so this is helpful. It will give him advantage on his next charisma save, but mechanically, bloodlust happens as long as his HP is below half. So this is not like fully in control. It's not like he wants to hurt you. It's just like he's not in control of himself. So this is a very limited effectual spell. But you at least have some magical help to keep control of yourself, Lawrence. Is that your turn, Ember?
Oh.
Okay. Let's continue.
Let's see. I am going to use my bonus action to hide. I can do that. I'm a rogue.
Where are you hiding?
Great question.
You could probably
What are
hide.
good hiding spots here?
You could probably hide like right here next to like the under the bridge, but that's close to Lawrence. The other closest spot would be in this mushroom patch over here. If you could get
I'm gonna
over there.
jump into the mushroom pass. Just running past the others, just jumping in.
Mushroom gold.
I don't
Don't
think
put any of them in your mouth.
I don't think you can actually get there with your full movement.
But he can
How
die.
far?
Can he?
God, I only have 30 feet. That's right.
Can't
Yeah.
rogues
I'm
dash
gonna
as a bonus
hide.
action?
Move.
He can dash it, but then
What?
he won't be able to hide.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
my
'cause
bonus
it's-
action is me hiding.
Ooh.
I see, I see.
I'm gonna screw it. I'm gonna hide behind the bridge.
All right, make a stealth check.
Yeah.
Emrys, you're up next.
19.
19. You feel pretty hidden, plastering yourself up against the ruined cobbles of this bridge. All right, Emrys, you are in the arms of Dearest. Your skin itches and you're in so much pain, and your turn is now.
Do we know where the fish guy went?
The aboleth?
The aboleth?
Yeah,
Yes.
it fled this way, down the
Okay.
down away from you guys.
Yeah, and there's no reasonable way to follow it, right?
You could if you want, but a reasonable person might assume that that'd be quite dangerous in your state.
Yeah. Because we have the chest, right?
Correct.
Yes, Doric has
Okay.
Is it?
We just gotta get out then.
Yes.
That's what I'm in here for.
Yeah. And then we came in through this way, right?
Mhm.
Correct. Yes.
Okay. We can... Or, well... Would Dearest listen to me if I asked him to move?
Dearest has been commanded to protect Beauty was the last command, I think. It's up to Dork.
Pick up Emrys and keep him safe.
Oh, okay. Probably wouldn't listen to you, but I think Doric could.
If I tried to get out of his arms, would he put me down? It's okay if we're just chilling.
That's up to Doric.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking.
He would still probably guard you.
Okay. Yeah, I guess I'll just slip out of his arms. And I've got 40 feet. So I'm just gonna get us going. Yeah.
You have 6 HP.
At the
I believe.
Congo line.
Because we haven't procced this guy's attention.
Well,
Hopefully.
he knows something is out there, and he's moving constantly. But
He can smell my stank.
yeah,
That's fine.
It's not my fault. I have
if I-
ideas.
How much speed does Dash give me?
double.
Oh, so I can go another 40 feet?
Yep.
I
Speedy
think I
man.
will do that.
This is what happens. So Emrys goes down, gets immediately revived, and then immediately dashes 80 feet in a round.
Emrys he's very goal oriented. There's no point in crying about it unless we're done. Okay.
Right.
I think that's fine. I think I'll end there. I'm just gonna try and flank him, but I don't have
You
to.
don't wanna
I don't want to
use your-
attack him.
You're not using your action to do anything?
I don't think so.
You can dash again to get another 40 feet if you want.
That's so true. I forgot I could dash twice.
Or you can dodge, and you can prepare an action. Any of those options.
Those are boring.
Yeah, sure. So not just 80
Okay,
feet,
we're good.
but 120 feet.
20
Emrys
feet. Yep.
just speeds. I'm envisioning like those lizards that just like run on 2 legs.
Yeah.
I mean, he's in pain. He probably looks just as graceful.
Mhm.
Alrighty. But yeah, that'll be my turn. I'm just
You-
gonna get us ready to go.
Yep, Beauty, you're up. And Doric, you're up next.
Alrighty. I doubt that I'm still in sword stance. I assume that just ends when combat ends because she's just like, okay, I'm all done now.
You stopped swords dancing when you took time to heal Emrys.
Heal. Okay. Well, I'm gonna do it again because I have a lot of them. As my bonus action,
Beauty is stance.
Beauty is stance the fuck up. And okay, yes, I am just making sure that all of my facts and figures are correct. I'm going to also dash. So I have 50 feet of movement, and then where's the ruler tool? Okay, I have 50 feet of movement, which then gets doubled if I dash. Yeah.
100 feet, yeah.
And then I have action surge, right?
You
go.
can action surge, yes, which would give you another dash if you want, or an action.
Okay. I'm
you-
just
you
having
can-
a race.
You
at
haven't
this
used
point.
action surge yet already, have you?
Like this turn?
Like this combat, it should be. I think you might have used it last session.
You started
Oh,
initiative
it is
again, if that
taken. Yeah,
matters.
it's taken up, so I can't action surge. I didn't know that was a
action
once per
surge
rest.
is once per short rest.
Got it. I thought it was once per thing. No good. I'm all the way over here still. I still am Mick running.
Yeah.
I would have. Lily, the person, would have healed Lawrence, but Beauty, the character, does not know that that's what would have stopped this. So she's
Yep,
just gonna get out of here.
Absolutely. Yeah. So what you do is you use your hefty sword to just like fling yourself on top of this mushroom, plant it in the soft membrane, and then use it to kind of springboard yourself over to the bridge. Gracefully flying
She's
through the
gonna
air.
go over the mushroom. She's gonna go parkour.
Parkour. Doric. Or sorry, is that the end
That's
of your
my turn.
All right, Doric, you're up,
Yeah, that's my turn.
and Lawrence, you're up next.
All right. Well, as a bonus action, he's going to tell Dearest to go chase after Emrys and protect him. And he's actually going to just throw his gun over his shoulder, caught by his leather strap. And he's actually going to pull out his hammer. And he's going to look at Lawrence and just shout out, "All right, you need to calm down. It's us."
That's what you're doing?
Yep.
All right.
He's look at his act together.
All right, Lawrence.
Want to try to resist the bloodlust?
Yeah, give me a charisma save with advantage.
You said make that check with advantage.
Yes.
Big money, big money, big money, big money. Motherfucker. 10.
Your passive perception is less than 19, so the person you see is Doric. You're going to get up from prone, and you're going to rush Doric and make an attack against him.
And that is half to be.
As a reaction, Dork is going to swing his hammer and cast Shield, creating a field of glowing vines in the air.
You want to wait
Okay.
until you see the attack roll before you do that, or?
Sure.
Okay.
Could I, instead of hitting with the blade part of Spell Leader, could I hit with the hilt?
Sure. Yeah.
Pummel
And make-
punch him.
Sort of like more of like an unarmed strike, or like just generally
Yeah, unarmed
trying
strike.
not
Yeah,
to
just
kill them.
make an attack roll with spell leader, but the damage will be different.
9.
Okay, Doric, I don't think that hits.
It does not hit.
Okay.
It's just gonna deflect it with his hammer.
Let's go.
I think that's your turn, Lawrence. So
Oh, and he's going to... Oh, wait a second. It's not my turn. Never mind. Sorry.
use the attack action against that creature. Technically, Lawrence, you do have your bonus action and the rest of your movement if you want. This is not like this doesn't take up your entire turn.
Okay, then I will use. How much movement did it take to get to Doric?
15 plus, because you're prone, so 25.
So I have 5 feet left, so I'm going to move back.
Doric,
5
you
more
take an
feet.
opportunity attack?
I'm not.
Okay.
Not...
I'm-
Oh, never mind, actually.
I'm 85 feet away from the French people. Let me see if that's close enough for spiritual weapon.
You can't...
Not.
Oh, yeah, sorry, never mind.
I'm just gonna. Yeah, I'm not gonna use any other actions. That's my turn.
It's the French people's turn. It's going to use all of its movement to move. There. Actually, it's going to dash.
I don't like that.
It's just like Emrys.
And, That's it. That's his turn. Ember, you're up.
Okay. I have a. How far away is the thing?
Well, if only we had a very nice plugin that would tell you. It is 25 feet away. Yeah.
I just saw it. It's very nice. 25 feet. I can do that. Okay. I want to throw a dagger at it.
All right, do it.
Would you make that with advantage because you're hiding?
Correct. Yep.
Oh, cool.
Good call. Thank you for that.
Good, because the first one was a 9.
Nice.
22.
Nice. That hits. Roll damage.
I will. If and also add sneak attack, I know.
Oh, that's right. Yes.
So that's gonna be 16 damage.
All right.
And then I'm gonna bonus action cast Bardic Inspiration on Doric.
Alrighty.
1d8 for you.
Yeah.
And end of turn.
Emrys, you're up.
Okay. I am gonna use
Splitting the party in a very weird way.
we ball.
We ball.
Hell yeah. You're just within range.
Of a crossbow.
Magic missile.
Oh. Well then.
Why not do magic missile? Okay. I'll cast it 2nd level.
4 darts. Okay.
All 4 hit Lawrence square in the butt cheek.
I'm gonna see if D&D Beyond will roll it for me or if it'll die. I clicked it a whole 10 seconds ago and it didn't do anything, so
Oh,
it's okay.
Bestie, you need a new computer.
I feel like it's just super unoptimized.
It is.
But anyway. Wait, it only rolled 1 missile? I'm so confused. 3. Okay, so it should be 5. What? Okay.
4d4 plus 4, right? I think?
Yeah, I just gotta roll 3 more, it's fine. It's gonna be 12 damage.
Okay.
Oh wait, plus 4? Oh well, yeah, so that'd be...
The total damage is 4d4 plus 4.
I'd be like 14 damage.
Alright. 4 motes of, just motes of energy blast into the French people from across the lake, chipping off pieces of its hardened carapace. 14 points of damage.
Use my bonus action to get moving,
Alright.
and then I'm good.
Beauty, you're up.
Sorry, Beauty.
I'm crunching munching on a ring pop. Okay, so I'm gonna go this way. And I'm gonna shout, "Can you carry him?"
Who? To whom?
To the general. I'm gonna say to Ember and Doric, she's gonna yell, "Can you carry Lawrence?"
I'm hiding.
Heck no.
Or you're not.
Shut up.
No, that's in character for...
Poke my head up.
Lawrence.
I'm not here.
I'm gonna cast sleep on Lawrence.
Oh, okay. One, is that within range? He is.
Yes, it's 90 feet, and he's in 85 feet.
Okay.
Mhm.
Second of all, that will also encompass Doric and Ember.
Not if she corners it.
Oh, right. Yeah, if you get it just barely.
Yeah.
Just cheese it.
Third of all, he's pretty healthy right now, so it might not do anything. But that's up to you, Beauty.
And also, there is a giant French person at the end of the bridge, so sleep
You have-
making a heavy hitter sleep.
Has
might
anyone
not be a good idea.
considered burning the bridge?
You have a twink and
Whoa.
a gnome.
Which one's the twink? What are you saying? How dare you?
I'm just saying we could burn the bridge.
Oh. I just don't know how
True.
the sleep spell works. Okay. I
All
now
good.
know how the sleep spell works.
That's a win.
Okay, well, never. She's gonna keep running. She's gonna run that way, yell at you, and go, "Oh shit! I don't know how I do this." And let's see how much. Now I have to do math. No, that was only 15. Okay, so then I'll go back to where I came from. Or so help me. 15. Okay, so that's 30 feet of movement, and then I'll go here. And then, yeah, I will just use the dash. I will
Perfect.
simply dash.
Fantastic.
And she's just gonna yell behind Emerus, just be like, "What's his problem?"
You have never seen Lawrence shift into a were hyena before.
No, this is very bizarre. She's like, "What's his problem?"
Am I allowed to respond? Is it a free action?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
He's a fucking werewolf. Hyena, we're hyena.
All right,
Just
you
get over the leg.
you get one sentence, and then that's your turn. Is that okay? Is that it, Beauty?
Yeah, it's pretty much all I can do.
Doric Bradsmith, you're up.
All right. He is going to back up 10 feet. And he's just gonna, Lawrence, come here, come here.
Okay. Is that all?
Let me check. I can't really do a lot. But as an action, I guess I will dodge.
Okay. And
Mechanically, got just a little bit of healing, then most of our problems would go away.
Mm-hmm.
Ember,
Unfortunately, we don't have the information for that.
are you still concentrating on calm emotions? Is that a concentration spell?
Yeah, it is a concentration spell. Yeah, I haven't cast another spell, so yeah, I'm concentrating.
So then Lawrence, give me another blood whatever the fuck it's called, bloodlust save with at
With it.
advantage. Yes.
That's an 8.
With advantage?
With advantage?
Yep, it was a 7 and an 8.
Oh,
What are you
Lawrence,
rolling,
buddy.
dude?
Say D&D Beyond gives you single-digit numbers. It makes me so. I just watch it happen every time.
Roll
So-
with new dice. You never roll at the
I
right
literally
times.
never roll with D&D Beyond. Never.
Alright, Lawrence, you saw Ember poke his head out and throw a dagger.
Oh, no.
So I need you to leap on over and give me an attack roll against him.
I'm gonna try to tackle him again.
Okay. Contested athletics and acrobatics for me, please.
Hey, another low roll! D&D Beyond is doing work today.
15.
Again, well, Ember, you managed to pirouette yourself out of the way onto the bridge, and Lawrence just slips out of your grasp again. It's like you're hunting prey. A small part of your hyena brain is like loving this and also really frustrated.
Nice.
Ember just leaps out like a gazelle. Very graceful.
So, Lawrence, you have the rest of your turn if you want.
I'm gonna run as close as I can to the French people as I can.
Okay, you want to hop back on the bridge?
Yes.
Okay, that's 5 feet, 10 feet, 15, 20, 25. There you go. You're within melee of the French people.
And now I will use my bonus action. I will use a second level spell slot to make a spiritual weapon.
Alrighty.
And that's gonna...
Where do you want it? Behind it?
Yeah, behind it.
Okay.
Like in the corner. Here, I'll move it.
Yeah, go for it.
Right there.
All good, yep.
And that's gonna be a 16 to hit.
That just barely hits.
Good shit. And it takes 6 radiant damage. And that'll be my turn.
Alright, you have another attack if you want. Oh, no, you don't. Never mind. Sorry, my bad. It is going to, now that you're within range, it's going to use its pincers to attack you. 24 to hit.
That's a hit.
Yeah, you're going to take 10 bludgeoning damage, and you are grappled.
Okay.
You are held within its grasp.
Cool, he's finally restrained.
2 pincer attacks. My bad. 13 to hit. That misses. So.
Nice.
Ember Delight, you're up. Embers, you're up next.
Oh shit. I was planning on like destroying the bridge, but that's not gonna be a thing now.
Yeah.
God, okay. Is it still possible to hit the creature and not hit Lawrence? I assume the creature's a bit bigger.
Oh yeah, it's much bigger than Lawrence. It looks
I'm
like
gonna
it
pull
can
out my second dagger.
it can
throw
barely
it.
fit on the bridge.
Cool. Okay.
Okay, make an attack roll.
Second dagger time. Wah!
Not with advantage.
Oh, okay. I'm fine with that. 19.
19 hits. Roll
And
damage.
that's still sneak attack.
with
'Cause,
sneak attack.
well,
Yeah.
technically, yeah. Fine.
Yeah, Lawrence is somewhere in the middle of being an ally and an enemy right now.
It's fine.
He's both. So.
Oh yeah, 17 damage.
Lawrence Colmar
Whoa.
doesn't fall into...
Nice. It's
From
looking.
like
You
a
get
single
sneak
dagger,
attack.
and then
You get
use
sneak
my
attacks
movement-
from having. No, go ahead.
You get
I'll
sneak
use
attack
my
from
movement
howling.
to scoot behind Doric.
Okay. Yoink.
Very bravely scoot the fuck away.
Down 2 daggers. The French
That's
people
all I
look.
have. I need my daggers back after this.
You look at both your daggers are embedded in the chitin of the French people, who is looking very bad right now. Is bloodied. Embers, you're up.
Okay. Okay. Sneak attack is not a bonus action, is it?
Nope, it's just happens as part of the attack.
Okay. Okay, that's fine. Use bonus to move 80 feet.
All right.
I've got my priorities.
Yep. Damn. All right, and you have
And
I'll
then-
say half cover with the mushroom in the way. There's a huge mushroom
Okay.
trunk.
Then I'm gonna attack with my light crossbow.
Go for it.
It's gonna be a 21 to hit.
21 hits. Roll damage.
1d8. 10 damage, and then I get sneak attack.
Oh shit. Okay. So 10 plus sneak attack. Got it.
That sneak attack is 5d6.
Oh.
Oh, yeah. +24 sneak attack. So
Yeah.
34 damage total.
It's looking real bad. You shoot off one of its legs, the bolt just completely shearing off the point where the leg connects to the thorax. Beauty, you're up.
Ready.
Felt that.
Beauty's gonna leave.
Is she?
Yeah.
All right. Beauty is securing
I
the
can't
exit.
do much from here. Oh, actually, I take that slightly back. I'm not gonna dash. Let's see. Actually, yeah, Beauty's gonna leave.
Securing the exit. All right, Doric, you're up.
Standing by for
All
Titanfall.
right.
And Lawrence, you're up next.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't really know if I have anything I can do. He's got that thing handled.
You can skip your turn.
I might, because I don't really have any range spells, and I put my gun to the back, and I don't want to be unarmed when Lawrence comes a stomping. I will get closer, so his attention will be on me.
All right. Is that your turn?
And I will continue with the dodge action and yell out,
What? Do
"Good job! Killing that thing! After you're done, look at me!"
All right. What do you have in Dearest do?
Dearest is still following Emrys.
Following Emrys. Okay, I don't think we did his turn last time, so I will do a double turn this time. So 40 feet.
Dash.
Yeah, he's dashing 80 feet, 40 feet, 80 feet.
Can't keep up.
And you
I was
there
about to
you go.
say, Emrys is slightly apologetic.
This huge, monstrous, mechanical werewolf just thud, 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 in a dead sprint across all these mushrooms towards you, Emrys. You're just skipping out of the way with your fucked up skin. Okay, Lawrence, you're
He's
up.
making sure you don't fall down.
Lawrence, you're up. Can you give me a bloodthirsty check? Bloodlust check, please.
Am I still under common motion?
Are you? That's up to Ember.
Yeah, you should be. I
Yeah.
don't think anything's broken it.
Yeah.
Motherfucker.
Yeah. No.
6.
6.
Even with advantage.
Yeah, you that fails. But the closest thing
What's
to you is
going
now
on with you?
the closest thing to you is now the French people. So give me an attack against the French people.
Does it look like the French people, the exoskeleton? Would it look like my teeth would have a hard time getting through that?
No, not at all.
Oh, then I'm gonna try my damnedest.
All right.
Appreciate.
So would I roll a strength plus proficiency or just strength?
Just strength. You're not proficient in your bite attack just yet.
10.
Oh. That doesn't hit. I'm sorry.
Damn. Alright, I will spend my bonus action spiritual weaponing.
Okay.
That's gonna be... Oh, nice. 23.
23 hits.
That's gonna do 7 radiant damage.
How do you want to do this?
Oh, shit! I want to slice it, like, right down the middle in half, and as it, like, falls apart, you see its insides, like, are kind of aglow with this yellow radiant light.
Ooh, okay. Is this a feast for Lawrence, perhaps?
Oh, exactly.
You watch.
He's going monster, and he's getting meals for, like, 3 days.
You are hungry. You've never felt this hungry before. And in a ferocious, bloodthirsty move, you slash it in half with your spiritual weapon and dive basically into its innards and just scavenge as much of the meat as you can. It is warm, it is wet, and it is delicious.
Ugh.
It's so good.
Lawrence, that's disgusting.
Talk with your mouth open.
Can you give me a Constitution saving throw?
Yes. 18.
Okay.
Of course,
And
that's high.
as you finish your feeding, you start to feel slightly satiated. And slowly, everyone watches as he slowly gains more control. Lawrence, do you wish to go back to half-orc Lawrence?
I do.
And so it is.
What
you
the
alright
fuck
there?
was that? I didn't know one of us was a fucking werewolf.
Did we not mention that?
Maybe it didn't click.
You guys are... How far away are you guys? You guys are like the
It's a
100...
cave.
Screaming
Yeah, I'm
across
screaming.
the cave.
It's a cave. It's echoey.
As Dearest catches up to me, I'm just gonna jump back in his arms.
All right, after the nice
Scoop.
quarter-mile sprint you did.
I've done my job.
Yeah. Yoink. All right.
Dork will rush over to make sure Lawrence is all right.
Wait, are we out of combat? We done?
You are out of combat, yes.
Ember also goes up to the bridge.
All right.
Oh, I'm so sorry for attacking you two. I didn't mean to, I swear it.
I've had worse. Are you alright?
I feel alright, yes.
Great, you're covered in gore.
Could you give me my knives? I stuck it in there somewhere. I don't want to touch it. I do not want to touch it.
Lawrence will
disgusting.
begin digging around for his boyfriend's knives.
One of them is kind of stuck to your armor, affixed with viscera, and the other you find wedged in between two plates of kite.
He's going to carefully clean off a little bit of blood using the cloth on his shirt
Yeah.
and hand it back to them.
You
I'm
notice the
gonna
blood.
take so many showers.
You notice
So
notice the
many
blood of this creature is a very, very dark blue.
What does it smell like?
Kind of not like iron, but more like shit. Moss, you know what is lobster blood?
Sulfur.
Sulfur. Thank you.
Nice.
You can call it blue if you want.
Is it not blue?
There are crustaceans with blue blood.
Yeah,
Okay.
like horseshoe crabs.
Okay. Whatever that blue blood element is, it smells like that.
Copper.
It's copper. It smells like copper.
Dork will
Copper and sulfur.
just step away around Lawrence and hop over the dead creature. All right. Anyway, we need to get back to Snowtooth and get Emrys help.
Mm-hmm.
What's happening to Emrys?
What happened to those guards that we talked to?
Oh God.
Oh,
He has a very limited time. We have to go.
alright,
I-
let's
I-
get...
They kept him wet to prevent him from getting any worse, so perhaps get some water skins and perhaps soak a cloth and put it over his chest.
Hey, yes, let's do that. Sure.
All right, Dork will... Would I have a spare cloth?
Probably, yeah.
Okay, Dork will pull out, I don't know, like a spare shirt or something, and he'll dip it into the water below and make sure it's really wet. He's not going to wring it out.
Wait, is that water clean? Should...
Do you have some nice and fancy spring water on ya?
I think I have a little bit left in my water skin we could use.
We don't need a little, we need a good amount.
Maybe
I
just
feel like
a little bit at first to see if there's any like immediate negative effects. Like,
I think
believe we
cave
can
water is
handle
supposed to be good.
infection afterwards. I feel like we have bigger issues than slightly unclean water. No?
you know, right.
Dork will take the moist shirt, run over to Emerus, and he is going to slap that thing right on Emerus's, once again, wounded chest.
In
Makes
Dearest,
it-
That felt so great.
in Dearest's arms,
Thank you for that.
you basically cover Emrys with a wet t-shirt, and it just like wetly slaps on him.
This
And
is a great feeling.
Emrys, this feels incredibly good. All of the itching immediately stops. You're still in a lot of pain, but all of the itching immediately stops.
Huh.
Can I look closer to see if it started to spread faster once it's been watered?
Yeah, give me a... Actually, I'll just say, it's not, like, spreading fast. It was spreading fast, before you got to him. And as you healed him, you kind of stopped the progress. But it's not, like, you basically locked in how far it spread so far.
Well, let's get moving.
Yeah, we gotta go.
Hey, let's book it back.
Let's go.
So.
Yep.
Okay, then. You guys leave the Underdark, all the beautiful mushrooms behind, make your way into the cavern. You're much more careful. Well, actually, how are you progressing? Carefully or very quickly?
Probably quick, right?
Yeah.
Let me roll something.
I'm gonna be quick, but I'll have my rapier out.
Yeah, Dork will have his gun out, and he's going to light his lantern of revealing and hand it to someone.
Oh,
I
okay.
will take it into the front.
All right. Sounds good. Mark off another pint of oil for that.
All right.
Lucky roll. You're not sure of the time. Many events have passed, but it's probably somewhere between 1 and 2 hours you have been gone. Halfway through your travel back, the rag, it dries much quicker than you're expecting, Doric, almost as if Emerus's skin is like sucking the water in. Does anyone have any water on them to re-rub the towel, or re-rub the
I
shirt?
will take what's left of the water in my water skin.
Okay. Right. You pour it over
It can
Emerus.
hold 4 pints of liquid, it says.
It's not quite enough, but you re-moisten.
I've got a water skin.
Yeah. So over the travel, you guys use up all of your water skins just to keep the
Yeah.
shirt wet. And luckily, Emerus, you don't suffer any more damage. Because mechanically, as you're getting more familiar with this,
Also, if it helps us to get back any faster, I do remember the way that we need to take to get back.
Me too.
okay. What is the way you take back?
So to get there, it was right, left. So it'll be.
Right,
Wait,
left.
Right,
Yeah,
left,
right.
left.
Good. So don't need to do any of that, and you guys make your way back to the elevator, where you see a very familiar husk face, Lieutenant Lamilla.
Go, start the elevator. We gotta go.
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 Oh, okay.
Get it running, motherfucker, we're in a hurry.
The elevator is only running. It constantly runs. But okay, in. He
Rev
takes
it up.
he takes note of Emerus's condition. He's like, oh shit. And
DM,
yes.
after our encounter, would we be able to actually, in character, know that that was an aboleth?
Give me a nature check.
Nature check. All right. I have a very
can we
good
all
nature.
make this track?
Yeah, sure. Why
That's a
not?
22.
Oh,
Mhm.
shit.
I have a question.
I have an answer.
The jug item, none of that provided water, did it?
The alchemy
Oh
jug?
shit, the alchemy jug.
It does provide water. Yep.
Okay, well, there's a little bit more time.
Oh yeah, definitely.
That's like infinite time, isn't it? Oh wait,
It
it's not.
produces
It's
8
got
gallons
gallons.
of fresh water.
It's got a lot, but yeah, it's not
Yeah.
infinite.
Uh,
Are you kidding me? That fucking Snowtooth music has been keeps getting removed from YouTube.
Oh. We found when I talked to your rangers, it was a damned aboleth, and our friend got infected by its mucus.
I've never heard of any aboleth. What is it?
Big feckin' aberration, ancient, extremely intelligent. Its mucus eats
It
away at
almost-
your flesh.
It almost enslaved one of our party.
Very strong psychic
I wouldn't
powers.
say enslaved.
I
was
wouldn't
doing
say
a long
almost.
gambit that tried to winnow to a side and it did not work.
I wouldn't say almost. You were pretty fucking enslaved.
No, I don't know what you're talking about. I was just taking a swim.
I don't know
Yeah.
what part of literally listening to its every order doesn't count as slavery to you, but
All right.
I will push you off this elevator.
Hopefully,
Perhaps
hopefully the chief has already found a cure for this.
your rangers didn't know what attacked them. Perhaps we can give some information to some healers or an arcanist. Perhaps they can figure something out faster.
Maybe. All right. Well, you guys reach the elevator, take the way up, and are happily back in the town of Snowtooth. You rush up. This is a bit too calm music, but you rush up the elevator into the glass hall, and the chief seems to have been waiting for you. He says, welcome back. How was, And immediately he takes note of Emers's condition, says, oh, shoot. I suppose you are dealing with it as well.
We got your lockbox now.
That is
Where,
pleasing, but you are all okay for the most part?
aside from getting
Pretty
attacked
generous,
by a,
but-
aside from being attacked by a damned aboleth down there,
no, yeah, we're doing real well right now.
We're
Aboleth.
doing just peachy, man. Just peachy.
Yeah, I definitely don't feel like my skin is sloughing off.
Well, that's because your skin is probably sloughing off.
It is?
Oh my god, I didn't know we had a genius in the room.
Neither.
did you find a fix for your rangers?
I regret to inform you that that has not been the case. We have tried many medicinal spells and poultices, and none of them have been potent enough. So I have sent them with a large supply of water to Shirok, in hopes of someone knowing what to do there.
Wait a minute. I can ask Karak right now if she knows a cure.
Hey, she does a lot of alchemy, doesn't she, with her cocktails?
I feel like she would be the person to ask this.
Or the name with the K, I'm forgetting.
Which
The place with all the wizards.
place with all the wizards?
It's got the arena. We were talking about it a bit ago.
Oh,
Oh, the
Krobin.
Crodome?
Corbin.
Would I know anybody in Krobin that would know about this type of affliction and how to cure it?
Not particularly this type of affliction, but there's almost certainly a healer capable of... If this is capable of being healed by powerful healing magic, you'd find one there.
Yeah.
Can
But
I have
nobody
everyone...
that I would know and would be able to ascending to. Like, that's like
Oh,
more long term.
Did Lawrence take part in the Necrodome?
No.
Then no. Okay. Can I have Doric, Ember, Emrys, and Lawrence, everyone but Beauty, make a history check?
3.
19.
26. Not 20.
Oh, you bastard.
Good.
All right, Ember and
You can't win
Emrys.
every
High five,
time.
though.
Ember and Emrys, only because you were personally affected by this. You think of a potential option of Kairoa. The person who revived the beetle may possibly know other spells of the sort as well.
Oh.
Good.
You wouldn't happen to think.
Like the beetle?
No,
Yeah, the
We
beetle.
do have two.
the guy who revived the beetle, not the actual beetle itself.
The creepy one.
You wouldn't
Right, but
happen to-
like the beetle that got gentle reposed?
Yeah.
Oh
No,
my
Paul
god, I forgot
McCartney.
about that.
Like
Yeah, we still have it.
Oh my god, I didn't know whatever happened to that. I thought it was just a
Over
fun little
2 real life
sidekick.
years ago, and he's a recurring character.
It was 2 real life years ago.
Well,
Yeah.
I hate to interrupt, but the lockbox, please.
Right, alright.
No,
Mark
wait.
What?
Don't give it.
Excuse me?
You will get it, but I would like access to the seed for a period of time in exchange.
Yes, we did agree upon that. What specific access do you require?
The studying up close and personal kind.
The touching kind?
Observation
Yes.
is the basis of science.
I hardly think it's in your best interest to get up close, especially in your current state. But if this lockbox is intact, unopened, then I think we can work out a deal.
Sounds good to me.
It's gonna be a good fucking deal then.
He's gonna hold out a hand.
You really
Dork
want to touch
will-
me right now?
Dork will reach both hands into his silken bag of holding, and he's going to yoink out a very heavy lockbox. You might need 2 hands. This thing's quite heavy.
Oh, believe me, I know. He's gonna take it off of your hands, and with less struggle than you expect for someone of his lithe nature, he pulls it over to his desk, and behind, like a little lip on his desk, where you can't see the block box, you hear a jingling of something metal, and a click, and then another click. And you hear this slight squeak of hinges, and then the immediately closing of the lockbox. I cannot thank you enough.
For curiosity's sake, can I ask what that was all about?
What was what all about?
What's in the lockbox?
Precious resources from deep in the underdark.
Alright. It was at the bottom of a underground lake.
Yes, I suppose that's why it stayed so safe. It does need to be held underwater.
Okay. Can I...
The lockbox itself is waterproof, and it is filled with water. If the item within it is taken out of water, it dies.
It's alive?
In a sense.
Don't tell me there's a baby aboleth in that thing.
No, of course not. We would not be that dumb.
Can I
put it
make
where
some
it
sort
is.
of-
So you know what an aboleth is, but the rest of your party doesn't know what an aboleth is.
I have heard of
That's
what an
disturbing.
I have heard of what an aboleth is. Not all of my rangers are, versed in all of the very, very ancient possibilities of encounters in the Underdark.
And they are, no offense, bad at ranging. Injuring?
Perhaps.
Yeah, it's in books.
Perhaps some more training is in order.
It wasn't even that deep down. Like, it took us like 20 minutes to get there.
Yeah, you'd think you'd have this thing kill a bunch of people and you'd give a shit as to what it was.
It took you a bit more than 20 minutes to get down there. It took you about like 40 an hour.
I'm still saying 20 minutes.
Of course.
Yeah, 20 minutes.
In the United States, an hour is nothing.
Can I just make some sort of check to try and, I don't know, think of something that could match his description of something from the Underdark that needs to stay wet?
It could be
and
fucking.
is very valuable.
It could be fucking whatever. It could be a lot of things. It could be a fish. It could be a plant that grows underwater. It could be some.
No, I wish we'd opened it.
Sort of material. Well, if you opened it,
We shouldn't have gotten diaphanized.
yeah.
Okay, well,
I'll
if
say.
one of us
We
wasn't
were
a
focused on
werewolf.
you.
I'm sorry. A what?
I wasn't talking to you.
Yes, but you're talking in my court.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. What
Fine.
next?
Well, I believe you go to the seed.
Alright.
And we touch
and,
it.
And if you fuck it up, as they say, you die.
I do now. Here's my ass.
Okay.
Let's go.
Burning bridges quickly.
He's
Maybe
not
we
in the mood. He's not in the mood.
He gets this way when he gets close to death. It's happened
I
a few
am in
times.
constant
Happens a
and
lot.
crippling pain.
Yep. Chronic.
We'll
Alright.
put him down for his nap. He'll be fine.
Actually, after we do the seed, I do have that paralytic that might put you to sleep for a while.
I mean, we could try it.
I could also put you to sleep for a while.
Wouldn't we need to like?
And she'll just
Don't
like get
elaborate.
her drums out and start like she'll get her drums out and just start doing like a soothing beat as we're walking around.
Uh-huh.
Or we can install a bathtub into my room.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
We'll have to keep you submerged.
Perhaps stop by an alchemist to find some sort of painkillers.
Advil.
And I was thinking more
Acetaminophen.
time appropriate, like laudanum or something.
Coke.
Literally
We
lotion.
just gonna
Like,
put opium, guys.
Opium.
Bunch of
Anybody have some
okay,
aloe
thanks.
vera? I could do some aloe vera.
That's time appropriate.
Coconut
Sorry.
oil and shea butter.
Are you guys are heading down to the seed?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. You guys make your way.
Also, on the way, I'm going to ask. Should I go ask someone that we know about any cure for? You said it was an aboleth for the aboleth. Whatever the fuck this is.
Aboleth mucus. I'm sure we won't really be seeing Ember until he, exits. Like last time with you.
Wait, we won't be seeing who?
Emrys, when he goes into the thing.
Oh yeah, I'll be in there for a minute.
Oh, you want us to not go in with you? Oh, right, in the yeah.
No,
mean, if
that's
the-
not gonna happen.
If someone
Yeah.
wants to go in and hold the coin of solemnity in case I, pop back out dead again.
I mean,
You get supervised time.
I wouldn't. I wouldn't mind seeing what all the fuss is about.
No, this one's mine.
No, absolutely.
You can have the
I
next
don't have
one.
it yours. No, we're watching you do it. I don't trust you with them.
You can be in the room, but don't touch it.
Right? Make sure
So-
we're.
you guys are arguing
Is there
about the
anybody
same
that-
thing.
So
We'll
is
make
there
sure you're
anybody that
properly
would
hydrated
know-
before you go in.
Okay.
So is there anybody that would know a cure for this that I should ask?
Your options are Karak and Iamar, Kairoa, Kynan,
You love your K names.
possibly the actually I don't know if-
Morgaine.
I don't know if you met them. Those are the ones off the top of your head. If you want to learn more,
Don't.
make a history check.
Don't tell Sunny. He actually turns around and looks you in the eye.
Okay, I won't tell him.
Don't call him.
I won't tell him.
Don't call me. Don't come to my house.
I'm going to contact Karak and I forget his name, but her like assistant guy.
IMR.
Her beard.
Yes.
Yeah.
Her beard. And I'm going to send a sending and say, do you know of a cure for an aboleth disease?
Is that all?
Yep.
Couple seconds pass. Oh! Not immediately. Let me check my books. I will get back to you soon. Stay safe.
Uses the extra words to say XOXO.
XOXOXO.
Gossip girl.
Right. Karak does not know of a cure immediately, but she'll do some research. She also wishes her regards to all of us and Emrys specifically.
Oh, that's good.
All good.
Anyway, the seed.
Seed. So, you take the lift down to the lower levels. Lieutenant Lamella follows you as per usual. You walk past a doubling of guards since the last time you were down here, down the tunnels underneath the city and the roots. Wide set of double doors, heavy with metal, guarded by two husk. Lieutenant waves them aside and leads you guys in after unlocking the door, and there is a room familiar to you all, except for you, Beauty. I'm actually
Yeah.
gonna pause the music, as we are in a somber time now. Beauty, in this room, familiar to everyone but you, is a massive metal basin in the center, a couple of meters across, filled with a very brightly glowing pale blue liquid. Pipes snake in and out of this basin, and held up by chains, floating above this basin, is a large metal sphere. Also a couple meters in diameter, etched with very, very intricate runes, glowing and pulsing. Pipes on top of this kind of spiral around, curl around this orb, and drip this dull gray, slate gray fluid onto this orb that then gets absorbed into it, and then it oozes out at the bottom, re-brightened. Everyone else, you see the damage from the wall has been patched from the previous attack by Iothebe and the Nothics, and you can barely tell anything happened here. But before you is the seed, and it is currently surrounded by a shimmering force field.
This feckin' thing.
Yes.
What
Okay, put me
is
down
this?
first.
The engine that powers the city?
More or less.
Well, artifact. Don't know if they know exactly how it works, but it charges up some goo that they use to power all the lights in the city.
When something's useful for you, you tend not to ask too many questions. And they don't.
Unless you're me.
Beauty from
Yeah,
the
but-
first... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Oh, you're also a very special case, Emrys. And Pat.
I'll take that as. I'll take that kindly. I'll leave it at that.
Sure, do that.
In stride.
Beauty, as a first impression of this thing, it's beautiful in a way, but oddly not not vulgar. What's the word? Visceral. The way the pipes spiral around it all reminds you of like a heart.
Like a heart, you said?
Like a heart, yes.
Hmm. I would like to sit down and just like, okay, I would like to sit down and just try to take this whole scene as like inspiration. I want the vibe that this scene gives me, and I want to put that in a song.
Okay.
So I just want Beauty to sit, like, just observe all of this, take it all in, feel it all, like really like get the vibe of the place. Because this is an incredible, unique sight that she's seeing, and she wants to be able to put this into it, get this feeling conveyed through a song at some point.
Give me a performance check.
Alrighty.
I'm so
24.
sorry. Tasha just peed on the floor again.
No.
No, she did not.
In the same
Ugh.
place as last time.
God damn it. Okay, give us a second.
Such a menace.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Who would like to hold the coin of solemnity?
So wait, what does that coin do exactly again?
If I
Just
die,
revive?
it brings me back. No,
That's
well,
awesome.
it's like an instant win against death saves.
That's cool.
I think. Let me pull it
So
up.
not a
for you.
revive, but a prevent.
Yeah.
It's more so a spare the dying then.
Yes, it
Yeah.
is spare the dying. You can cast it at will. Whenever you hold it.
Okay. I
At
can't
that
believe
point-
that thing is still like being used.
Oh yeah. When we were at when the tavern blew up, I went down the road just
Yeah.
like tapping people with it.
Yeah.
You know, only like 3 people
I
lived.
remember that. That's so crazy. Only 3 people died, but everyone else got trauma.
Well, no, only 3 people lived and everybody else died.
Oh, I thought I
We-
heard that very wrong.
We take what we
that's
can get.
terrifying.
We got cash
Yup.
out. It's okay. I guess Emrys is like setting down his bag like against the wall. He's just getting ready.
He's getting all his tools, his mindset.
He's got a pep in his step.
He's so excited to
You
touch
would
this
not think
thing.
you would not think he's been cursed with some terrible ailment.
He's having the time of his fucking life.
His hands are doing the stupid little villain like conniving thing.
All right, we're back.
Yeah, I feel like this is very much like Emrys as a kid was just dragged his like a bunch of dads to Disneyland and they're not happy.
Which is crazy considering I'm comparatively older than like everyone besides Doric.
Then act like it.
I want to go to Space Mountain. I want to go to Space Mountain.
No, we're
All
sitting
right.
down and having a drink.
So yes, coin of
Going to a
solemnity.
Disney bar. That's
Coin of solemnity basically lets you cast cure, spare the dying at will, and that's it.
Someone else
I
should-
had rolled a.
I think I can also just do that.
I hand it to Dearest because he loves me.
I rolled a 24 on that performance check.
Perfect. So the vibe you get from this area is of, it's odd, desperation, sadness,
Okay.
determination, and the feeling of a sailor going into a storm knowing they'll die.
Let's go.
Right.
I'm furiously typing.
That's
What
me.
session number is this?
54.
I am God's bravest sailor.
You are God's something most sailor. The most curious.
Listen.
Okay.
I'm a brave lad.
Beauty will be pacing around the room, kind of working out lyrics and kind of just like thinking of them as she's very much in the bard zone of like she is
Right.
working her craft right now.
There are tables in this room that look to have been used for some long ago research. So you could.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you could sit down at the table and write down if you want.
Yes, I do.
Excellent. Emrys, you're back in this room for the third time in your life.
Also, Emrys, I'm going to, right before you do anything, I'm going to just lay a hand on your shoulder and give you guidance.
Let's go. Actually, when you do that, he's gonna turn to you and just be like, when you went in the seed, did you say the god spoke to you when you like embraced the seed your hand was in, or when you pulled away?
What do you mean? You mean like when I physically touched the seed?
When you were in whatever dimension it takes you to, what did you like? What did you do?
Let me remember.
You were first, when you touched the seed, you were brought to a plane of like an endless ocean with 11 other seeds in a circle. You felt a pull into the one seed you were standing next to, and then you kind of entered it, and that's when you talked to the wolf gods.
Okay. I relay that back to Emrys.
Okay. And Spencer, when I did it, I let go, right?
Correct.
Okay. Perfect. Thank you, Lawrence. That's all I needed.
Good luck.
All right. So, one of the attendants of the seed kind of steps forward, asks, "Are you sure you're ready for this?"
I'm sorry, the audacity. Yes.
Very well. Holds a clawed hand up to the force field and surges some magic from the force field into its body, and you watch as the force field kind of gets sucked around to the point of contact and goes into his arm, and the seed is not shielded anymore. You do anything, I have your head.
He's already touching it.
No.
He did not wait for he did not wait for the warning.
He didn't wait for the shield to go down as soon as there was a little bit around.
Emrys waits for no man.
No.
As soon as you start dashing forward it, you watch as all the two guards in the room immediately begin to like draw their weapon, but you're already gone. You've laid a claw on this hand, and you watch as Emrys immediately poofs into a spray of these little blue-white silver fibers that explode. And
Beauty screams.
Can I say there's an echo of a giggle?
Sure, why not?
A chuckle.
There's the part just looking like, God damn it.
Yep.
This is normal.
All right, so I'm going to we're going to go into
Let's
whispers.
go!
Man just got super cancer
so
and he's
exciting.
All right, let me that's another race song.
Let's go!
There we go. So,
This is my Roman Empire.
oh, is it now?
Yeah.
All right, let me get all this stuff ready. Okay. So, just like last time, immediately after your hand makes contact, you go blind, you lose all sense of being, and you feel like you're being pushed along very, very fast, accelerating faster and faster until it all slams to a halt, much like before. You open your eyes, blink a few times, get the burning brightness out, and you're standing again, arm outstretched to the seed, 11 others in a circle, all of the beings standing behind them. In the distance, next to a kind of roiling maroon, dark red sphere, you see Lawrence. Just as if he had just touched the core of the sphere underneath Howl. You feel a weird presence, much like a constant deja vu. And you feel a bit of a pull to the seat that your arm is touching. You watch as the veins of magical energy that have been scarred and imbued into your arm are glowing and wavering, moving around your arm like a dynamic tattoo. The world is yours.
Okay, so I did see Lawrence.
Mm-hmm.
Did I hear him say anything?
As you stand and watch for 30 seconds or so, he looks like he takes note of you and tries to say something, and you hear in your mind, hold on. Shoot. Hold on.
You're good.
That's it. Emrys, it's Lawrence. I'm standing by the dark red orb. Please look for me. You can respond to this message.
I made it to the scene again! Yeah!
Is that what you say?
Yes. Time 2. Second time. I knew I would come back.
And that's what you send to him?
Yes.
Okay.
The one hand that's not in the seat he puts on his hip. He's just that felt good. And it's like the statue is changing faces and stuff. It's all pretty much how I remember it.
Sorry, repeat that?
Everything is pretty much how I remember it from the first time, right? With the statues changing their faces and
Make a perception check.
Ooh, I would love to. Oh, he gave me guidance. What does that give me?
D4.
Okay. Okay, that's not too bad, I don't think. 16.
16. You look around, making sure to inspect everything, making sure, it's as you remembered it. Potentially, maybe you pull out your drawings of the first time you were there. And
yes.
Everything looks almost the same. Except for one sphere. A couple spheres down from you is a bright yellow-orange sphere that, unlike all of the other ones, has a crack in it, beaming out a blindingly bright light through this crack.
Oh, okay. I'm writing it down. You said it was yellow-orange, like a...
Mm-hmm.
Umber. Is that the only main thing I see that's different?
It's the only thing. Yep.
Okay. Yep, that makes sense. He'll tuck his journal away, make sure all his things are straightened.
Mhm.
and he'll give one last, like taking it all in look. And he'll smile, and then he'll like fall into the seat in front of him.
And it kind of pulls you in, almost like it's expecting you. And in a very similar sense, your vision blurs and wavers for a second, and immediately after you find yourself in a different kind of ocean. Fully underwater, but there's no stress of being drowned. And it's cold. It's depressing. It's... what's the word? It feels omnipotent, the ocean does. And far above, you can see a storm raging on the surface, but you're a good 20 feet below the surface. Waves are crashing above you, and coming up from the depths is a giant jellyfish. Surrounded by a couple of smaller ones, but this one is about 30 feet tall. Long tendrils, a huge, I don't know what they're called, cap or head?
Yeah, cap is right.
Yep. And even though it has no eyes, it looks at you and says, "Welcome."
He's like stunned into silence. Am I like floating in water, or is it like more like I'm standing and there's the illusion of water?
It feels like you're floating in water, completely underwater.
I don't pull out my journal then. Hello?
Hello. You have reached out to me. Why are you here?
Sorry, this is a lot. What are you? What is this? What is the seed?
Many call me different names. Spirit of the sea, bringer of storms, patron of determination, and color of fools.
Was the last one Polar of Fools?
Polar.
Color. Ah, that's so much. Oh, that's yeah. Okay, I'm writing it down correctly. Never fear. What was the first one again?
Spirit of the sea.
Was there one before that?
No.
What about the second one?
Bringer of storms.
That's the one I'm missing. Thank you so much. Do you prefer any one of those titles?
No.
Okay. I will call you Bringer if that's okay, because I think it is the cooler one.
Very well.
Alright. Bringer. What is the seed?
I know not of a seed of what you speak of.
Do you know how I got here?
No. Many people think I am omnipotent, but that is not the case.
Do you know of an accumulation of devices that are spherical and multicolor that you touch them and you commune with otherworldly beings?
It pauses for longer than a standard moment. These devices of what you speak of, it rings something within my mind, but I cannot put a point on it.
Okay.
It is
They're
like
great
it is like the memories are missing. It makes me sad. You come here for a purpose. I have naught but to offer you, other than perhaps a small boon should you accept.
I would be more than grateful to accept. Is there any way you could tell me what it is before you give it to me?
It manifests differently in everyone I have given it to before, and I have not given it out liberally.
That's understandable.
But you
Once you give me
have
this,
survived the gauntlet to get here, and your soul was not, as many others previously, consumed.
does that mean I have a strong soul?
Perhaps. Or you are very foolish, and my boon will finish you off.
Or it could be both, but in a good way. What is life without taking risks? No one ever won anything by playing small. So,
You sense
if I take
sense a wave of kind of warmth and a little bit of happiness, contentness wash through the ocean.
I love them so much. Before I take your boon, I have to ask, do you go by any earthly mortal pronouns?
Just titles.
Right. That I can do. I would love and be honored to accept your boon. And you as a creature and the seeds and these devices are all of great and immeasurable interest to me. So I would always be more than happy if you were to reach out and speak or any such thing.
It doesn't respond, but you feel the water kind of warm up. And it slowly floats on over to you, opens its tendrils, reaches out, and wraps you in its... Are they tentacles? Or are they tendrils?
I don't think they're tentacles, but I know what you're talking about.
I think they're tendrils of a jellyfish.
Tendrils mechanically make sense regardless.
It wraps you in them, and immediately you feel a searing pain, like lightning shooting through your body, burning you up from the inside. Your vision goes black. We will return back to the rest of the party.
Let's go. Let's go.
Time that I finally figured out a ton of stuff for.
All right.
Okay,
Nice.
so we decided that that Spencer is the new DM, and you're getting sidetracked.
Mhm.
That's
Spencer.
fine. Oh, give
Okay.
me 1 second. I need to leave and come back.
Oh, we made him mad.
No, I had to reset the PNG tubers.
Oh yeah.
There we go. So, after what feels like a couple of minutes, you watch as a stream of thread begins to come out quickly from the seed, manifesting itself as it splits and splits and splits into a multitude of fibers that wrap and weave on the ground in front of the seed. After they've finished weaving, Emrys is lying on the ground, unconscious, but for a moment before coughing. And as he coughs himself back to the land of the conscious, about a couple cups or a pint of briny water comes out of his mouth.
Oh, you're back.
Cure wounds, cure wounds, cure wounds.
Dork will take out his alchemy jug and prepare to uncork it with fresh water. But how is he looking?
He looks not great, but not terrible. Looks about the same as when he went in. He looks a little better. He looks about 7 HP better. And the first thing you notice is that the kind of spider webbing on his arm that was caused when he touched that thing that fell at the plantation, or it used to be like glowing kind of like a dull blue. It's now glowing a bright blue and pulsing with energy, and it almost looks like it's a lightning bolt that has gone completely up his arm.
Well, that's a fucking issue.
How are you feeling, buddy?
I feel amazing.
Oh god.
What?
My blood is on fire.
Yep.
That's a good thing?
And you look,
I've never been happier.
as you kind of examine him over, you see the veins underneath all of his scales are now glowing a faint blue.
Oh my.
Is he still affected by that thing from before?
This
Whatever?
is more.
You guys said I was crazy.
Partially diaphanized, though.
I was right. There was a god in there. I just had to prove it.
He is still partially diaphanized.
What are you
Emrys, could
talking
you
about?
explain in
I can
layman
explain
terms?
in great detail. In great detail, I can explain.
Perhaps we could do that more privately.
Sure.
You're watching the rest of the guards just like look at you slack-jawed.
Dork will look at them.
Let's get you in a bath.
Yeah. Anyway, thanks for letting us see our seed.
Am I being
This
pulled
is
away?
normal.
No.
Yes.
Are you guys leaving?
We are leaving.
Okay, you're gonna
Subway.
kind of skedaddle out of this room, and you're gonna overhear one of the guards say, "A god?"
Yeah, and by the way, my name is Emrys McKinnon. I'm the one that went and got that trouble lived. It was me. That was me. I did
I
that.
just punch him and slap him in the back of the head. Shut the fuck up.
I could literally kill right now. My day could not get worse. I mean, better.
What?
Wouldn't suggest
Emrys,
tossing it.
I'm
You
gonna
might
say-
zap yourself.
Emrys,
Right.
I'm gonna say this with the little amount of friendship we have. I'm gonna throw you off a fucking cliff. Calm down.
You
I will control myself.
where are you guys headed? Are you guys headed to the carriage or?
Yeah, Doric is
Yeah.
thinking about going to the carriage.
All right,
Let's go to the carriage.
all make your way into the carriage, and pull up another thing. That's Sunny's house. God damn it, they look similar.
At the Tano. Dork is immediately going to grab like a basin or something,
Mhm.
or a pot, a very big, a decent-sized pot that can fit Emrys.
Yeah, so the cabinets underneath
Boiled egg.
the cabinets underneath in the kitchen are like extra dimensional, so like they're much bigger than they seem. So you pull out like a huge stock pot that can probably fit Emrys up to his hips.
Give this man a walk.
I'm
Alright.
just in the fucking Monster Hunter soup.
Yes. Alright. Pop a squat in here. Then you can tell us
Sure.
what happened.
Sure.
A piece of paper. She's going to get parchment and a quill and get ready to write down any kind of inspiration, any beautiful details of whatever.
Mhm.
Of course, of course.
Ember pours himself a drink.
Okay.
Lawrence is gonna go steep up some tea for everyone.
Very well.
I love our family union.
We're doing great.
Well,
Story
go on.
time.
Okay, so I would like to start with saying that I was actually right the first time. That I was not crazy when you all
You
thought I
don't
was
get credit
crazy.
for this. No. You
No,
don't get
I
credit for
feel like
shit.
I have
Hey,
earned.
don't start
I
us
think
telling
I-
the story without me. As you
I
watch
have not told
Allie,
anything. Don't worry.
watch Allie bust out of the room and walk her way down into the room. You guys are gone for fucking hours.
I honestly forgot you existed. I'll be totally fair.
Oh, good. I wish I could forget you existed.
But you can't, so fuck you.
You wish. All right.
Whoa,
Go on.
Okay, stop talking. The attention is on me right now. This is my moment. Okay. Now that we've cleared the air that I wasn't crazy, and that I was actually right the whole time, and that there was actually, fun fact, a 50-50 chance that I would have met God forever ago. Okay? Do you know how there was a seed, Lawrence, and you like leaned into it and touched it? The first time I was there, I leaned away because I was quite honestly more entranced by the statues. But this time I leaned into the seed and I was like in the ocean, like under the water, like in the ocean. And there are depths all around me, and it was like bone chilling cold. And like from the depths rose this ginormous jellyfish of some kind. Like, we're talking tentacles, bell, everything. And there were little ones too, but that wasn't important. And I was just sitting there and I was like, wow, this is so beautiful, this is amazing. And I went to take my journal out, but it was water, so I couldn't. But that's not the point. The point is it spoke to me. And I ended up taking my journal anyway, and I got a list of its names. The jellyfish called itself the Spirit of the Sea, the Bringer of Storms, my favorite, the Patron of Determination, and the Color of Fools, which does not sound quite as generous as the rest of them, but...
What was the last one?
Color of Fools, Culler, as in a murder of fools.
EM, can I do a religion check, I suppose?
Sure. Give me a religion check.
And can you post those names?
Yes. Also, I asked if they had pronouns, and they said they would refer to be called by a title. I'm gonna call Bringer. Short for Bringer of Storms, because that seems like the most
30-20.
non-terrible one.
Dirty 20. You've heard various ship captains and people on the ports as you kind of worked there. Superstitious captains sometimes will pray to a vague spirit of the sea or spirit of the storms or, whatever to grant them safe passage. You're not sure if this is the same one, but that's what you think about.
So that all the god did was introduce themselves to you?
No, Bringer and I talked for a bit. I got the implication that Bringer liked me a lot, actually.
What did you talk about?
Well, I said I've been meaning to meet Bringer, and that it was nice to meet Bringer, and it was very cool and very important for me, and I knew Bringer existed the whole time. And then I asked about the seed, which Bringer couldn't really give too much information on, except that Bringer had heard about it before. But Bringer did mention something about losing memories. So there's a chance that if Bringer is a god, that might have been what happened to your god too, Lawrence? Speaking of your god, did they have a particular color, like a vibe or a theme?
Yeah, mine was like a dark, like rust or like a blood red.
Okay.
Yours,
not the
light
blood god,
blue?
the one when you were a pious man.
Oh, there are multiple. Helm was one of them, and then more recently, he doesn't really have a name, but the god of the graves.
About Helm, does Helm have a specific color? Gold or
Does Helm have a
yellow
specific
or
color?
orange?
Google, does Helm have a specific color?
Let's see.
Deep purple vibes.
Looks like gray.
Okay.
Steel and red.
I only-
Yep.
Oh, steel and red.
Nice.
I only bring it up because when I was there, one of the seeds was broken.
Oh,
Oh.
It was like a umbery yellow burnt orange one, but it was like definitely cracked and like shining a shit ton of bright light.
I wonder what that means, because it definitely means something for us.
And it wasn't cracked
Bright
when you
light.
went, was it?
Can I try to remember if I recognize that?
Yeah,
crack.
as you think back, your memories kind of shift a little bit. And as you think back to you going into the maw, you now remember seeing Emrys there and seeing him enter the seed. And you do see a couple seeds, or a couple of spheres down from him, a cracked, bright yellowy orange sphere.
Wait, but
What?
does it seem like I remembered that at the same time I remembered Ember adding on the new things that I remember, and not the first time I was back in there?
Ember adding on the new what?
So like
Yeah,
when
you
Ember
DM
went
in the middle
second
of
time,
your
he changed my memories. This
Mhm.
time,
Yeah.
he said, "I made it to the seat again. I knew I would come back."
Mm-hmm.
So, me remembering that cracked yellow seed,
Oh,
did
same
I
time.
remember that
Same time.
this same wave, or was that there back when I saw it when I touched the red seed?
You're not sure. It's confusing, but it happened.
No.
It happened at the
But
same
I'm trying
time.
my damnedest to remember it.
Make a history check.
This is important information. This
You
is
didn't mention
important
it last time, Lawrence. You wouldn't leave me out of something like this, would you?
7.
The entering and leaving these seeds and spheres, and all these intersecting timelines, and the fact that your memories are being overwritten multiple times now, you're lost. You only know what you know right now. You don't know when you learned it. So, Lawrence,
Listen.
right now that Emrys went in, said, "I made it to the seed again. I knew I would come back." And then you also know that there's a broken, cracked seed somewhere in there.
Listen, Lawrence, you're a smart man. I trust that you would not have held out on me back then if you'd seen it.
But you did see it.
Yeah.
Shut.
Okay.
Shut up.
Yes, I did see it now, but you're right. I probably would have mentioned that. That's something I would have mentioned.
Yes.
So then we can tell that in between the time that I went into the red seed and you went back into this one with the bringer, someone else cracked that yellow seed, or at least that's probably what seems the most likely.
How long has it been?
Not that long.
You've only transformed once, like per
It's
moon
been-
cycles, but
Yeah, it's been. I think it was close to just after the full moon when I first entered the seed and got the curse. So it's been only probably a little bit over a month, if even
oh
that.
god, that's not good. That's not good at all.
We need to keep an eye on this.
Which means more seed visits.
Do we know what the next one would be? If we're going to go around on a big tour of seeing all the seeds, do we know what the next one is?
No, we've kind of just been discovering them.
Mhm.
I hate how this is for my life.
You can get the next one, Ember. Or Doric. I know Doric actually wants to do it.
I don't want the next one.
Don't you want to have like a god?
No.
I mean,
Why
I'm
not?
interested in the arcane knowledge of it all, but I mean, what have the gods really done for me?
I mean,
Exactly.
Bringer's
Gods
nice to me.
categorically suck. No offense,
Hey.
Lawrence. No offense.
Bringer
wouldn't-
straight up told me that Bringer was not omnipotent. It wasn't like, or omniscient, or whatever the word they used. Anyway, Bringer admitted that Bringer wasn't anything amazing or special.
So then
Okay,
why
well.
be offended that they're not a god?
What's the use of being a god then?
Doesn't have a,
It's just some
it's
dude.
a buddy. Bringer's not just some dude.
Well, I wouldn't mind speaking to someone like Bringer. But who knows what other entities are out there?
That's true.
Look, I wouldn't get too excited about whatever is to come with your newfound talk with the bringer. You know, if my talk with the patron is anything to sort of predict that, it's a mixed bag.
That's fair. But I will hold out hope for Bringer.
I'll hold out hope for you too.
I hold out hope for none of you.
Okay, well, Bringer said I had a strong soul, so
So you're trusting her on the basis that he complimented you. That's like
Bringer doesn't have
still
any
manipulating
pronouns.
somebody.
Bringer doesn't have any pronouns, and also Bringer said you either have a very strong soul or you're very stupid. But in the same sentence he said that, he said, or you're very stupid and this boon I give you will kill you. But because the boon didn't kill me, that just means that that secondary clause is null, so it has to be the first clause he offered.
You've got a boon?
Which is... Yeah, that's why I'm all glowy.
But what does
What
it do?
can you do?
Are
with
you
your
not
old-
just a
I have
little
no
tree?
clue.
Oh.
No clue.
Okay, so I'm venturing that fucking stupid part might be the accurate one.
No,
offense.
it's not. Anyway, I'm taking this as a win.
You're still dying. You do know that, right?
Can I make-
I'm dying constantly all the time. Okay, I'm taking this as a win.
Can I make some observations on the magic overtaking Emrys, perhaps?
Not quite overtaking Emrys. It's more just like it's become a innate part of him. But yeah, Arcana check.
It's symbiotic.
Right, Arcana check. I'm pretty sure that's a
So is he
plus
just like
8.
permanently gonna have to be bathing?
That is a 20.
I'm more like marinating.
Which magic are you?
He's
You're
a
looking
pickle.
at the glowy magic, right? Not the aboleth curse, right?
Yeah, the glowy magic.
It looks stable. You haven't seen anything like this before. It looks like lightning, kind of. It doesn't look like it's collecting in any one part of him. Doesn't look, yeah, for now.
Oh, does your arm hurt anymore?
It doesn't.
I mean, like, all of my skin hurts. I mean, does it? Well,
Oh
everything
yes,
hurts,
all of your skin hurts, but your arm does not
All of it.
hurt more than it's supposed to.
So, it seems that I also noticed that the injury from when you touched that big old fragment thing is sort of glowing now.
Yeah, I think it's sort of integrated in some fashion.
Right. Well, I guess we'll just keep an eye out on it.
Yeah, it seems like the best idea.
Do you want to know the mechanics of what you just got?
Yes, please.
You gain the Elemental Adept feat for lightning damage.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there are other things that may come as well down the line.
You know any lightning spells?
No,
Well,
don't worry about it.
But
We'll get there.
well, we'll get there. Yes.
We'll get
So
there.
wait, the type of spellcaster that Emrys is he like a wizard in that he can like add spells to his spell book?
Correct.
Yes.
So if we find scrolls that are lightning based and it's on the wizard spell list, then that could just be one of Emrys's tools then.
Yep.
Cool.
I think I have a thing in sorcerer too.
Hell yeah.
Oh no, I
Um,
just have an extended wizard one.
You have Arcane Trickster.
Yeah, but then I also multi-class one level into wizard.
Correct. Yeah.
What? So then, what's your highest spell slot you have right now?
I think 2.
Okay. There's
Yeah,
definitely
2.
some level 2 lightning spells, but not fantastic until level 3, right?
I'm not sure.
Well, if we go to Krobin and we find a lot of like people adept at like enchanting, if I get lightning on my crossbow, it's like over.
Wait, that's an
Or
option?
my rapier. I mean, there are
You could
enchanted
enchant your weapons? Oh,
I mean, it depends
shit.
on your. I think it depends on your DM, but
It is.
I'd say
Hell yeah.
there's the possibility.
I think you can. I think there are +1 weapons that sometimes, depending.
Like a feet, kitty.
Okay.
We're back.
Yeah, now is probably a good time for a short little break. There's not much ice outside, so it looks like we're gonna be good to end at our normal time and not be cut early. So,
Nice.
I'll see you guys back in about I don't know, 3 to 5 minutes.
Nice.
Okay.
All right, everyone is back, correct?
Correct and ready.
Very well. So let's.
And I
resume.
changed it out for friends, just so you know.
Sounds good. So, you guys are back. Where are you guys headed now? Are you leaving Snowtooth? Are you going anywhere else in Snowtooth?
I don't have any further business here.
Me neither.
Well, despite your batshit crazy adventure you had, we still need to get you fixed. We don't want you dying on us just yet.
Yeah.
And as you talk about this, Lawrence, you hear a very familiar, very high-pitched bird-like voice in your head and says, "Hi, Lawrence! It's Cack. Aboleth mucus can be cured with a high enough level spell, 6th or higher.
Oh my god.
Damn.
Damn. I relay that back to the party.
Do they know what spell, at least?
You get the sense it's any healing spell.
With any healing spell level 6 or higher.
Was that how many words was that? Hi, Karak.
We know any wizards, mages, whatever, who have that kind of magic.
Oh, and with the last few words Karak uses, "Sorry, we don't know that."
Damn.
I mean, we don't have many friends in Sheetrock. I mean, not Sheetrock, Tana.
Hey, there's probably someone we could pay a lot of money for in Tano.
I mean, we were heading to Krobin, weren't we?
Yes, and you would figure that there's somebody who could do something there.
What the fuck?
If I recall correctly, there was that place with a lot of people that do know magic.
Sevia.
Like a college, or like a temple, or like a...
I thought it was a school.
Something like that. It was never really a place I visited, but I knew it existed. Something along those lines existed in the city.
I've never been to a school.
Either way, with the amount of adventurers in Krobin, I'm sure we would encounter, or not we would encounter, but if we were seeking it out, we could find a cleric that would know that kind of magic.
Probably.
Yeah, I don't really want to go back to Tana right now.
We can find
I
someone
agree.
in Krobin.
In the meantime, are we just soaking you in the bath?
I guess.
Perhaps
Sleeping in a bathtub isn't that bad.
do you want us to go to an alchemist and find you something for the pain?
If you think it'll work. I don't want us to waste a ton of gold and time if we can just, beeline it.
It is your affliction. What do you think?
I will be honest with you. My chest has not stopped aching for the past several months, so I think we can just truck along.
Well, if you
That's
insist.
an issue, perhaps.
Okay,
I always-
well,
I always have the essence of ether in case you need to be knocked out for quite some time.
that's true. I mean, I have the sleep spell, so...
So are
Yes.
we just going along to Kropen and then fixing it there?
Well, I guess so.
How long is
Well,
it to Kroben?
I'm glad you asked.
If it's like 2 weeks or less, I think I could do it.
I'm pulling up the map right now. I'm checking.
Just don't come in my room after I go
It's
to bed.
about a week.
Oh, that's fine.
Okay.
We can truck along.
Also, should we perhaps get a barrel of water in case we need to ration the alchemy jug?
What if you just keep emptying the jug into a giant pool over the course of a few days?
That could work.
How much water?
Just leave it upside down uncorked.
How much water do you think Emerus needs a day?
Not sure. That's why I just wanted to be
More
prepared.
or less than what the jug produces. That's the problem.
Hmm.
The alchemy jug only produces a certain amount of water per day.
8 gallons of
yeah.
fresh water,
Yeah.
but 12 gallons of seawater.
I don't know about seawater.
Well, salt water.
2 gallons of vinegar.
If we need vinegar,
Am I
yeah.
making-
Oh, and a
Michael Ham.
whole lot of mustard. I mean, mayonnaise. Whole lot of mayonnaise.
No, that's how we
So
fix it. We
much.
just submerge you in mayonnaise.
I would
Two-
actually throw up.
2 gallons of
I want our
mayonnaise.
new group name to be Whole Lot of Mustard. I don't know. I can't take any no's for answers. Whole Lot of Mustard.
God.
HLM. Wait, that's not an H. That's a W.
Helm.
Don't worry, I also thought HLM too.
It's the accent.
So, are we getting more water, or are we just getting on the road?
We can have an emergency barrel, maybe.
Let's
I
get like a
agree.
couple of emergency barrels.
That's where do you get emergency barrels?
At the emergency barrel store.
Yeah, I mean, we're
general
adventurers.
goods
They should-
store.
Should have some provisions of water.
Yep, they do. And
Well,
you can purchase.
Wait a minute. I have a plan. I think I can use the create water spell, right?
I don't know, can you?
Let's see.
You
Let me
have
check
that
the
spell?
Anubis
I'm
would have been
cleric, so
great
if
in
it's
this
on the cleric
situation.
list, I can change it
We
out.
need Anubis.
Yep, create or destroy water. It's on the cleric list.
Oh my gosh, and that's a cantrip, isn't it?
No, it's a first level spell, but I can create
Oh.
10 gallons with a first level spell, and for every spell
Okay,
slot
well-
higher, it's an additional 10 gallons. So we're
Then
set.
that's like 20 gallons a day. Use the jug in the
Yeah.
morning, use that at
If I
night.
use all of
good.
my slots, that's like hundreds of gallons. in
You
one
can,
day.
yeah, you can make
Well, let's
pretty much
get
a
this shit
Like,
on
for
the
bath.
one
then.
day, and I just use magic on water. We're set.
How much, Spencer, how much water am I losing an hour?
You're not. Well, you're not
Like, doesn't he
losing
soak it?
water every hour. It's more just like you're absorbing water, and if you're not coated in water every 10 minutes, you take 1d12 acid damage.
This is gonna
Yeah,
be
but how
terrible.
quickly does he dirty the water that he's
I'm not
submerged?
He's
dirty.
not dirtying the
Stinky
water.
lizard.
I will say,
I don't
if-
know.
It's
Yeah,
one bath.
You're
Is
really
that
hung up
dirty?
on the purification of the water. I think it just needs to be water. It, doesn't have to be, like,
it does
clean,
just need to
pure
be water. He's not.
It's okay.
Yeah, I
it's
was like,
not
you-
like it's not like open sores.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. He just needs to soak.
He
He's
will
just a little
absorb
sponge
it.
Guy.
He will absorb it over time, but 20 gallons a day is plenty.
Yeah,
Perfect. We're good.
it seems like
Yeah,
a problem.
so as long as we have a vessel for the water, I can create a whole bunch of water all at once.
Yeah.
Good thing I brought
Perhaps
it
just
around.
an empty barrel.
You can buy a
What
barrel.
about a barrel?
You can buy a
Yeah,
barrel.
let's get a barrel.
One gold
I was just
piece.
saying, buy a barrel of water and then.
Oh wait, a barrel full of water or just an empty barrel?
Just a barrel.
One gold
Yeah.
piece of
Why
a
not
barrel.
make a trough?
Well,
I
you
don't
don't
want
have
to be
infinite.
vertical.
You don't have infinite room inside the cabin.
We have a bag of holding.
You can't.
You put a
That's
whole
fine.
bed in there.
Trough?
Fill the
You
bag
put
of
a
holding
bed in
with water.
there.
You could fill
It
the
has to
bag of
fit in the
holding with
opening of
water.
it.
No,
hold-
no. What I'm saying is, we take the bed in my room. We put it in the bag of holding. We
No, you
replace it with a water trough.
The bag of holding does not fit a bed in it.
What? I thought
Yeah.
it was infinite.
No,
Yeah, you have
64
to fit
cubic
it through
feet.
the bag, dude.
The bag can hold up to 500 pounds or a volume of 64 cubic feet.
Okay, well, how much do we have in it?
I think you have quite a bit in it. I think it's like half full.
Yeah,
Okay,
check.
my bed is not 32 cubic feet.
Also, the bed is only 2 diameter at the opening. 2 feet in diameter.
It's filled with 123 pounds.
Yeah.
I think I might actually lose my mind if you make me stand in a barrel, like a stowaway on a ship.
No,
for
you
a whole
only
week.
you only have to wet yourself every 10 minutes.
Yeah, but he wants to sleep in this.
How am I
water
gonna sleep?
container.
Yeah, that's true. You're not.
I
I was
gotta
gonna say
build
the whole problem is that Emrys needs a waterbed, and we have to go get him one.
Exactly.
I don't understand why we can't use a horse trough. Doric is so
Well,
handy.
let's go
We
Doric,
can get a
you
horse if it make you happy.
Doric, you can
Doric is so
build.
Let's just
handy.
move your bed.
We can pick out whatever water-based storage device you want, so you can sleep in it.
A bathtub.
A bathtub? Okay, we can find you
Yes.
a bathtub.
Go buy a
Thank you.
bathtub.
Yeah. You can buy a bathtub. Probably not in Snowtooth, but
What?
like
then we
these
steal
pe-
a
these
not-
bitches
there's
don't
no-
bathe?
It's fine.
there's not
These
a
bitches don't
Home
bathe?
Depot in
Okay, what happens this with bathtub breaks?
bugs don't bathe.
What?
don't?
There are bats. There are mammals.
You know
Yeah, bats
what?
bathe.
Fine.
This is
You-
not an interracial friendly city,
There is
Spencer.
a carpenter. There is a carpenter who will build you a bathtub,
Thank you.
and seal it for you for 5 gold pieces for a rush order.
Hell
Perfect.
yeah.
Oh, that's easy.
We can
Okay.
afford that. Sure,
Let's get
we'll
it.
do it.
All right.
A small price to pay for a waterbed.
I've also got over 700 gold, so
Oh my goodness.
I can afford the bathtub.
That's a lot of money.
It is.
I need to buy more
Yes,
coin
let's get the
purses.
let's get the bloody bathtub.
Yeah.
Yes.
Move on.
Make a note to add a bathtub to this map then.
Let's go.
Where you sleep. All right. So, are you guys finished up in Snowtooth?
Thanks. I
Yes.
don't think we have any
Yeah, I
outstanding
think so.
business.
Then in that case, it is nearing the end of the day after your adventures. You got into Snowtooth in the morning. You spent, an hour or so shopping, and then the rest adventuring, doing the seed. It's early evening right now. Are you setting out now? Are you going to sleep the night and then set out? What you doing?
We
can get out of the
usually
city.
travel through the night, don't we?
You can... So, yeah, because your horses have been resting, you could travel through the night, but then they need to rest the next day.
Oh.
Oh, we can go outside and maybe ask Kairoa if he can do
Oh.
anything.
Yes, that is a
If
good
we
idea.
could just find him on the road, that would be lovely.
It's not on my face, is it, Spencer?
What is?
The slime.
It is.
Slime.
It is up to you where the slime goes.
Okay, well, not my face.
As long as it covers at least 50% of your body,
Okay.
you can make the design choices as to where the slime covers your body. Beware that this will your skin is translucent and slimy, and
Yeah.
as meta knowledge for when this is healed for your character design, your scales will turn white from this. So,
Okay.
Yep.
I just want to make sure it wasn't on my face because my sleeping would not be possible. But I think we're good.
Yeah. It's up to you. All right. So sorry, are you guys sleeping in the wagon overnight, or are you heading out right now?
If we're just gonna have to rest the horses in the morning, we should probably just sleep at night.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't see an upside to traveling right now. We might as well just spend the night and then head out in the morning.
Yeah.
So,
I'm good with that.
Sure.
alrighty.
That's not down.
However, I will say I have zero. Wait a minute.
Oh.
Okay, I'm going to right as we're setting up the bathtub and we're getting all that. I will use my last. I think my last. What is it? I'm scrolling. My last harness divine power to get a level 2 spell slot back.
All right.
And I'm using that to create or destroy water at 2nd level.
20 gallons? Is that how much it is?
A max of 20 gallons, but I'm just filling up the tub.
Okay. So, Emerus, you now have a place to rest your body in, your aboleth cursed body with your slime. You can stay moistened in the tub.
Oh, yeah. I had a
Kristen, then
question.
moisten with your slime.
My slime. How many feet is it from my room to the kitchen?
Which room is yours? I think it's this one. Right? Yeah,
the map.
This is your room. You're literally adjacent to the kitchen.
Oh,
Okay.
also,
So
Dork will command Dearest to assist Emrys in anything he needs.
all right. Emrys,
For
you have a mechanical werewolf servant at your disposal.
I was about to say,
who will
because
now
I have this.
it will now take
I have
orders
this
from you.
spell. Hell yeah! I have the spell Unseen Servant,
Uh-huh.
but it's
Well,
okay. He
now you
only
have-
hangs out for 15 minutes.
Now you have a scene.
Now
servant.
you have a theme servant.
Yeah.
Yeah. If Dork goes missing for a while, we're just playing chess.
You're playing chess with Dearest?
I've done it before.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. You were teaching
And
him.
And also, Dork will be, since we're doing a long rest finally, Dork will remove his infusion from his old bag of holding.
Uh-huh.
And he's going to use the infusion on... He's going to make his gun. Wait, hang on. Oh no, is it not going to let me... It's not letting me put my enhanced weapon infusion on
No.
That's okay. We'll do it after the fact.
Okay.
Okay. Everyone goes to bed. Everyone has an uneventful night after a very eventful day. For the first time in what feels like a very, very long time, you can take a long rest, finally. And,
Yippee!
so you can restore your HP, all your spell slots, half your hit dice, and clear 1 point of exhaustion if you have them.
Hey.
So, First on the list of the next day, we'll check the moon phase. It is a new moon. You guys leave. You guys are leaving Snowtooth, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pack up your wagon, pack up everything, your horses, get ready, and you trundle on out of the underground city of Snowtooth, leaving it behind for the second time in your adventures. With perhaps a better understanding of what the seed is, or maybe not, Emrys. It's up to you. You pop out of the cave entrance into a very sunny day, however very cold. There's a light breeze and not a cloud in the sky. Beautiful out. The snow has begun to melt a little bit, so it's kind of like a slush on the trail, not making for very good travel, but you guys are nice and warm inside your traveling cabin of holding. Who's on lookout?
I
Dork.
think Ember is.
Ember and
Oh.
Dork?
Volcano Los Dos.
All right.
Both of them. Double trouble.
Double trouble. All right. You guys, I'll actually pull the region map back up. There we go. You guys pop on out of Snowtooth, making your way towards the Glowpool Caverns, past the Shirok Jail. Sorry, you haven't gone
Ember
through.
talked to Doric while they're out holding watch. So you know a thing or two about being with somebody with, and he kind of air quotes, being with somebody with lycanthropy, yes?
I do.
How do you handle that? You know, the Harry Chloe part of it.
Well, I won't lie. I mean, I grew up around a lot of lycanthropes in Gearvine. They frequented a lot for help. But I mean, I just saw a lot of them as, people with struggles that needed help. And, well, my husband was one of those people. I helped him personally out of, not wanting to be around with his affliction. But, of course, there's only so much we can do to help Lawrence at the moment. Just, look out for him.
Well, yes, but it's also that, yesterday was the second time he'd attacked me with his lycanthropy form. And, thank God, I didn't get hurt this time, but still, and...
Hang on, I'm gonna show you
That's not
something.
terribly good for him. We're just getting a relationship. That's not good.
I'm gonna show you
Don't
something.
help it.
Dork is actually gonna turn away from Ember, and he is actually going to pull his shirt up a little bit to show his back, and you're gonna see a few scars. So most of these are from helping out Aya pretty early on, before we were really an item. So really it happens.
Just the price of admission, I suppose?
You could say that. And, he's not, how do I say this? It's not entirely his fault, but it's understandable to be upset. I mean, not everyone can deal with that, but... Well, I know this feeling of sometimes that person is... There's just something special about him.
I don't know if there is, and it's difficult figuring out there's something special about someone, especially when they've attacked you multiple times. It's a damper on certain things.
I understand completely. I mean, took me some time to really develop feelings for Aya when he was struggling. It just sort of happened.
Is it worth the effort? I suppose is the question.
Yes, I would say it's worth the effort. There's a reason I'm traveling across the country trying to find my husband. He is worth a lot to me.
We'll find him eventually. We're getting good at this stuff.
I hope so, but I've also come to find that perhaps you are all you're all worth it as well. Traveling with Olivia.
Let me tell you a little something I've learned in the past few months traveling you. We don't need help. We don't need hope. I mean, you have us. Who needs the rest?
Huh. That's good to hear.
Try. And, we won't be mentioning this conversation to other people, right?
Oh, but I'll remember it.
Good. But, I still have a reputation to uphold, and I don't want Emrys getting a sniff of him growing soft. He will never let that go.
Oh, you poor thing.
Oh, don't you
Whatever
start.
could you do?
Okay, calm down. Okay. It's
As
a
you
nice
guys-
little heart-to-heart Derek, but...
As you guys continue your conversation, you almost miss it. Oh shit, I just dropped a nail on the floor and that's gonna stab me in my foot later.
Oh no.
You almost miss it, but a figure sitting in a tree, kind of swinging its legs in a dark green, leafy cloak covered in snow. Kairoa.
Oh. Well, look who it is.
Well, stop the wagon. Brakes.
Dork will
Brakes on the horse.
Dork will just pull the handbrake. Wait, there is probably a handbrake on the wagon. I don't know.
You built it.
Probably, yeah. I was gonna say the handbrake on the horse, but
No.
Do I know Kairoa?
You have seen.
probably not.
You've seen Kairoa on your way to Snowtooth, yes.
I have no person memory of who
Oh
I don't know
no,
who this
Beauty!
person is.
Beauty was in another dimension when that happened. And
Oh,
Was
shit.
Lily also in another dimension? I have no idea who the fuck this
you
is.
weren't part of the game during that point.
Okay, cool. I was like, I'm scouring my notes. I'm like, oh my god, I don't know who this is. Okay,
Anubis
I'm okay.
met Kairoa, but that was a
Is
long
this the
time ago.
fucking Fae?
Maybe.
Mostly like a Fey
It's the
person,
fucking
baby.
Fae. Okay.
It's the
That's what I
person who
thought.
revived your
It's
beetle.
scary.
And
Yep.
he doesn't move from his branch, but he does track the carriage with his face until you guys stop, and he remains silent until you initiate contact.
Dork will wave over to Kairoa.
He will
Hello again.
He will wave back, snow flaking off of his cloak, kind of indicating that he's been there for quite a while.
I hope we're not bothering you, but can I ask you something?
Not at all. It is the path of nature. You are part of nature, and I enjoy nature.
Oh, I do enjoy nature quite a bit.
He's gonna tap his walking stick on the bough he's sitting on, disappear in a flash of snow, and reappear standing in front of your carriage.
Yeah, motherfucker.
Language.
Eh.
I
Well-
say the exact same thing in like Thieves' Cant. Motherfucker.
He cocks his head but says no more.
So, a while back, one of us, can't remember who, gave you a little beetle friend who had met a bit of an unfortunate end.
Ah, yes, the beetle. How is the beetle doing?
Doing quite right, actually. It seems to enjoy us quite a bit.
Did you get it a beetle friend?
What was that?
Did you get it another friend?
Not another beetle, but it's been getting along quite
did.
well with
Emrys
Oh,
is
with the-
yelling out the window.
Oh, that's right. That little beetle thing that tried to
A
bite you quite
diabolical
hard.
ironclad beetle.
That's the one.
Wait, how do you know that?
What do you need my help for?
Wait, no, Doric, how did you just like skip over this? But how did you know about a beetle?
Nature people just be like that, honestly.
No,
mean, there's
I'm not
only-
letting this fly.
There's only
Absolutely
one
fucking
beetle
not.
species
How did
that's
you know?
so hard to crush.
Yes, I have heard it can
back
withstand
and
many
put it in the
thousands of
bathtub.
newtons of force.
Tons even. Proportional to its body size.
It is incredible, is it not? Just like the ever-present strength of the ecology of nature.
Why is my very reasonable questions being ignored?
I just
Because
don't
you are a
question.
bit annoying, my friend.
Oh,
I,
Anyway.
I'm gonna go back inside.
Hmm.
I'm going
Alright.
back inside.
I like to imagine Emrys's bedroom door is open. That way he can yell through the whole cart.
He doesn't have a bedroom door, but he's probably still yelling through the car. Oh, I see what you mean. Yes, the door is open. I thought you meant window.
Yeah, because otherwise if he gets up, he's tracking water everywhere.
Well,
Oh.
anyway, you wouldn't happen to be a skilled healer, would you?
Depends on who's asking. Depends
Well-
on what needs done and who needs healing.
Our friend Amaris, the kobold with the black scales, we had a bit of an unfortunate run-in with an old aboleth in the underdark.
Nasty creatures.
We weren't the biggest fans of interacting with that, but our friend got infected with its mucus,
Hmm.
and well, he's been sitting in a tub for a while.
Well, that
And
is
I was
the
wondering-
best.
Go
You
on.
wish for me to cure your friend.
If possible.
Anything is possible. But what shall I get for in return?
Hmm.
I'm looking through my inventory.
As we
Beauty
have
has just
bartered
finished doing her
before.
makeup.
As we have bartered before, you know I do not take coin, but anything of nature really shall be more than fair.
Give him back the beetle!
No!
Emma just yells
No!
over the wagon.
No! No. I need both of them.
What do you mean you need both of them?
I need
Don't you
both
wanna
of
live?
them.
There's
What do you
Would
mean both
love.
of them for?
I have crawler mucus.
Mucus
seemed cool at the
of the
time.
crawler.
Yes.
The gain of one mucus for the removal of another. I like the poetry in that.
That's not what poetry is.
It could be.
Aren't you in your room?
Emma just closed his bedroom door.
If he gets cured of his super cancer, it's a win.
I will not say cured, but it will be expedited to completion. That sounds
Well,
incredibly wrong, actually. It will
I-
cure
Emma just
in
pokes his head
time.
out. What the
We
fuck?
have to work with him anymore. I'm just now remembering why I didn't like him.
It will cure in time.
Okay.
Well, it's better than having him in pain all the time.
Yes, I suppose your discomforting presence can be forgiven.
Many
No,
think
it
so.
can't.
I think when it comes to my life and happiness and peace of body and soul, perhaps it can.
Does your party
He
have
slams the door again.
Does your party have any other mucuses you wish to trade?
We can give you embers.
What? He opens the door. What the fuck?
Oh, so you were listening.
This is the third time Ember has
I'm
opened his
listening.
door and slammed it.
Does anyone
Emma
have
fully
moss?
has a glass pressed to the door. Of course I'm listening.
I have 4 empty mollusk shells, which I think are quite beautiful, but it is up to you.
They did once contain a form of mucus. That will be acceptable.
Okay. So you would like the 4 empty mucus and no empty mollusk and the crawler mucus?
In return, I shall cast a healing spell upon you that will resolve the aboleth's curse in a couple of days. Fair barter?
Yes.
Then it is sealed.
Embers will get out of his bathtub and track water all through the cart.
Oh, buddy. You step out of the cart and are immediately hit with a freezing blast of air, and it is uncomfy. You're gonna take,
He's
3
probably like shirtless too.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
take 3 cold damage. But you
Shirtless,
handle
barefoot.
you hand over a small satchel with the crawler mucus and the empty mollusk shells, and in return, Kairoa gingerly puts out a hand for you to grasp.
I will take his hand, teeth chattering.
He places his other hand on top of yours, and this is the arm that has the lightning scarring on it. And immediately his hands begin to warm, and coursing through your bloodstream is a warmth that staves off the bitter cold of the winter almost immediately. And you are going to regain all of your hit points, and are also now partially cured of the aboleth's curse. Your skin feels not whole again, but it no longer itches, and there's only a very dull ache. It's still transparent, but at the edges of where the transparent skin turns into your normal scale skin, there's a creeping line of white, almost like the cuticle of your nail.
Ooh.
And this continues for about 30 seconds. He holds your hand gingerly and keeps his eyes closed and just kind of breathes a little heavily. All right, that was nice. Good luck, Emrys McKinnon.
I don't remember telling you my last name, but I don't really care. Bye. And he's gonna run back inside the cart.
Thank you, Withers.
Hey, whatever your name is. Bye.
Well then, thank you, Kairora. That means a lot.
He's too preoccupied swirling the crawler mucus in its vial and looking at it at the sunlight to give you a proper farewell, but he does wave you away, walks off into the forest, disappears behind a snowbank. To be seen
That's
again.
what he knows what he fucking likes, and I love him for that.
Cairo is to be seen whenever you least expect it.
So for now, I'm still in my bathtub.
You're still in your bathtub. You still are afflicted with the curse, even though you are on the you're on the downswing now.
On the mend.
Yeah, your prognosis is looking good. Couple days,
Yay!
and you'll be as not good as new, but good as damaged.
Better.
You'll be good as damaged.
Yay!
So I think when Ember's done pouting, he steps out of his room, but the second he steps onto the floor, he just slips in the wet that Ember's tracked around.
The window has
Just
been opened.
immediately. So how did it go? Oh, fuck!
The window has been opened, and a blast of cold air is now blowing through the hallway. Yeah.
Ember, can you get me some spiked tea while you're up?
Ember's fully on the ground, face first.
I don't
hate
trust.
you.
I don't trust Dearest to get it.
I'm
not?
not your servant.
I don't know if he knows how to pour things appropriately.
Beauty will
Are
get up
you-
and start pouring tea and alcohol together.
Thank you.
Come
Also,
on,
give
are
me a
you
cup.
doubting my work?
Not you, but it's not a doubt. I just didn't think you taught him mixology.
Beauty's a
It could be a
Beauty's a
mistake.
bartender. She's got you.
Yeah, Beauty is probably the only one trained in mixology here.
So
Yeah.
fucking fine.
I can get you. Don't even worry about it.
Hell yeah, hell yeah.
So,
We're gonna pour a little heavy.
That's fine.
probably need it. You got a
Yep.
long journey ahead. Although, it is 1 day's travel to the Whetstone Sapphire Mine. As you pass through the Glowpool Caverns, passing through the Merolm Den, now devoid of Merolm, thankfully for Embers's chest. And you continue on past the Shirok Jail. You come to a fork in the road. To the left is the Whetstone Sapphire Mine and Krobin, and straight on is the town of Shirok.
To Krobin
Well.
we go.
Here we go.
Are we going to Krob? Didn't you mention a construct within the mines?
Yes, but I'm not exactly.
That's still in the,
up
it's still in
to-
the direction of Krobin.
It is
It's gonna
indeed.
take us more than 15 minutes to get there. Through the mines, I mean.
I don't feel like Emrys is probably in the best state for us to go spelunking down into the mines.
Yeah,
Emrys?
especially since I was the only one that fit last time.
Ooh, spelunking. I like that word.
Emrys, you feel
Thank you,
feel
trademark.
great right now.
Do I?
You do. You feel pretty good. There's only a slight ache on your skin, but other than that, you do feel very good.
Oh.
As long as you're submerged in water.
Oh, well.
Yeah. You can get out of the water for 10 minutes, and then it starts to burn again. But as soon as you get back in the water, you feel great.
We are not carrying the top down into the mines. Absolutely not.
What?
You
Why
could-
not?
I will say you could
Could I
sprinkle him with the
Dearest's help?
what?
Could I try lifting the tub with Dearest's help?
Yeah. Give me athletics checks from both of them.
No, no.
How many gallons did you make?
Let's
20?
just get one of those water mists.
me down.
And keep
It was
spraying.
up to 20, and I rolled shit.
I just imagine the whole thing is sloshing everywhere.
Yeah.
Please don't make a mess.
Okay.
I rolled a 10.
And what did Dearest roll?
Oh, that's right. Let me find Dearest. +2, so that's a 7.
No, put me
Not
down.
great.
Put me down.
This with Emrys inside the tub weighs 250 pounds. Normally that would be enough to, carry very slowly, but Lawrence and Dearest are not having the best day right now, and it's wet with all the splashed water. Your hands are slipping. You decide not to risk it any further before you spill Emrys in all the water. However,
We are not going down the mines like this.
you could
Yeah,
just pour water on Emrys from the alchemy jug.
That's true.
So true.
I mean, it might be
It
nice to
did.
get
It did come with a
closure.
shower head attachment.
Oh my goodness.
We just need someone in constant Emrys sprinkling duty.
It's just
Oh,
every
it's
10
once every
minutes.
2 minutes.
It's a little plant.
I don't think
Yeah.
we exactly need to visit the mines. I was just a bit curious, but I'm sure it's not advanced as.
Well, first
Dearest.
off, you got to make your decision. Are you going to Krobin in the mines, or are you going to Shirok? Which direction?
Krobin.
All right.
Robin.
Turn,
Crowbin.
No
You
particular
turn
interest in
left.
returning that little chapter of our lives, Crowbin, then.
You turn left on the trail. And make your way past the river that has frozen over on the top. You watch a family of ducks kind of walk across, leaving snowy footprints in the snow. 10 minutes pass, 30 minutes pass, and you come up on a very familiar turnoff with a disused rail line for a minecart, with a beaten up metal sign that says the Weststone Sapphire Mine. And you know from this point it's 5 minutes to the mine, and probably another 10 to 15 minutes to the little crevice that Emrys you found. What is the party doing?
Let's I'm quite excited to see the Necrodome, and maybe we should not risk it.
So for clarity on the time scale here, this is day 1 of your 7-day travel.
But yeah, no, she's eager to not be here.
Cool. Oh, that's right.
Yeah. Maybe we could keep traveling. We don't know how long it's gonna be until the affliction gets too big.
Don't scare me.
Just worried for you.
Scare him. Please scare him. You need this. You need
No,
to
I
be
don't.
scared straight. Absolutely do.
It's not gonna happen. Bringer said I had a strong soul. A strong, determined soul.
Oh my god. It's not that god. Don't.
Let me know also, unrelated, if it rains. Because then I can be outside.
Oh yeah, I'll let you know.
Does anybody have a valid or even just a reason to go to the mines again? Anyone have a want to go down there?
No.
Yeah, so
Only
like-
curiosity. I won't force everyone just for mine.
Consider it a retirement plan, Dork.
A
back.
retirement plan. I don't know how long we're going to make it around here.
Whoa,
That's
whoa!
what the... Hey!
I plan growing old and writing this whole thing into a multimedia marketing thing.
I
You
plan
already are
on
old.
returning to Tano and living a lovely life and suing Ember for royalties.
Alright, fine.
How dare you? I'm gonna change your names. Nobody knows it's you.
It doesn't matter. You can't get all the insider details by yourself. I know you've not been paying that much attention. Let's be
Yep.
real.
Have you ever been to Tano Copyright Court? I have. I know how to work that
I'm
shit.
just saying, you have not been paying that much attention to anything that doesn't immediately concern you. So you need assistance to write the plot.
I'll just make up what you guys do when I'm not there.
You know us. You've known what we do.
What's that, Derek?
Huh.
Just glare.
Anyway, Bringer says I have a strong soul. I've taken that to heart.
Emrys, you will be so shocked to know the kind words Ember shared with me this morning. It was so sweet.
Bitch. Absolutely. No,
He said, "What now?"
Yeah, I'm
Ember's
not
halfway
believing.
crawling over the table to get to Dork. You son of a bitch.
Hey, don't
he
call
will
where
run
my
around
tub
the
can't see
table and
you.
avoid him.
He's
He
leaving
was
out the
so
hallway.
reassuring. He was actually reassuring me and actually giving me belief. Encouragement from Ember Delight himself.
Whoa!
No, absolutely not.
Ember's just narrowing his eyes at you.
This is all lies, slander, and it cannot be proven.
Mm-hmm. Excuse me.
Bless you.
And if any of
Anyway.
you believe I would say nice things, that's on you for being idiots, so, ha.
Did you day drink this morning?
I'm not gonna answer that question.
Oh, you're not even gonna take the out.
What?
Okay.
Ember's full just standing on a table right now, defending himself.
Our party is so unserious. I'm leaning out of the hallway in a bathtub, and you're standing on a table.
Yeah.
Ah, found family. All
Fellow
right.
heroes.
So, you guys continue on past the Whetstone Sapphire Mine, leaving behind the Sheerrock region. And as night falls on the second day of the new year, you guys missed New Year's Day.
Happy New Year!
a new year is blooming for you guys, and it sounds very, very good so far. With a little bit of struggles, but what family doesn't? And we will end the session there as you as the sun sets and you guys get ready to bed down for the night. And congratulations, you have all reached coolness rank 11.
Let's fucking go!
Yay!
Let's fucking go! Oh, I don't know which one to level up.
You guys had a lot of fights, a lot of tough decisions, and a lot of development, and what better time to reward it than with this? Good job, everyone. Thank you so much. This was excellent
This
as
was
always.
fun.
Yay!
This is
Party only gets
fantastic,
more and more
guys.
chaotic per session. I love him.
Yes.
Yeah. It's I can just envision like a sketch drawing of Emrys leaning out of his room in a bathtub with Ember trying to strangle Doric on the table. And Allie is coming with you guys to Krobin, and she's just leaning on the wall, silently smirking.
Oh, it's so fun. Okay. I'm gonna head to sleep now, guys, but this was fun.
Absolutely. Yeah,
Is that right?
always.
This was
Very awesome.
wonderful, as always.
Always. And thank you everyone for listening. Thank you all my players, and good night. I will see you as soon as we get together again. Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Night, night.
Bye.
Bye.